Okay, the final mission of this campaign. We built our transmitter, and in the last episode, we powered up the generator to give electricity to the transmitter. So now we just have to align the satellites in order to transmit our signal. So gain access to the satellite positioning center and aim the satellites to the proper coordinates and test the signal. Let's go do it! Okay, so it looks like we're starting out already on the roof here. So we've got to find a way into the control area. Lots of firecrackers here. Right off the bat. Ooh, okay. Couple slam fists. Well,
Smart move.
this won't be enough to take them all out,
Smart move.
but
Smart move.
it'll weaken them.
Smart move. Hit the piece of
Maybe if we alternate, it might do enough collateral,
piece
maybe?
of cake.
If we're lucky?
Smart move. Piece of cake. Hit the deck.
No. Still, though. Almost.
What's up?
Almost. So if we just go in with our ranged characters, we should be able to take them out pretty quick.
Can't we? Good idea.
Of course, there just had to be Oculus there, too.
Prepared for duty. Prepared to go the distance.
Smart move.
Can't we?
Dang. This one's starting off on a harsh note.
I am. Can't we? No.
Oh, dang it.
I am.
Just managed to sneak out one more archer.
You got the kipper.
Oh, got our binoculars here again. Always good
Prepared for duty.
to have your binoculars right off the bat.
Prepared for duty.
This is an interesting area here because even though it's going to be like kind of a total open area, and yet it really is going to encourage kind of doing this sort of a slalom pattern as we make our way down, as you'll
Prepared
see.
for duty. Ready for
But
action.
we'll take out the traps that we actually can do something about first.
Link to command. Ready. Hidden now. Transmission received. Hidden now. Hidden now.
Prepared to go the
So you can see, even though there's space between the traps,
Ready
obviously
for action. Ready for action.
you're going to want to minimize
Ready for action.
the risk as best as you can. So it generally is good to go down between them through these like aisles, sort of.
Static report. Hidden now.
Prepared to go the distance.
So between our Butch and our Link, we should be able to clear out this area
Ready for action.
without too much trouble. I gotta remember not to, like, scratch my nose while I'm trying to talk into the microphone. I keep doing that, I'm sorry.
Hidden now. Transmission received.
It's all this facial hair, you see? It tickles the nose.
Prepared to go the distance.
Static report.
Prepared to go the distance. Can't we? Ready for action.
Link to command. Ready.
Okay.
Transmission received.
There's a full battery down here. If I can just sneak in
Hidden now. Hidden
with
now.
my Link and give that to him. And a whole bunch of grenades down this way, too. That's pretty
Hidden
awesome.
now. Hidden now. Transmission received.
Okay. If we can sneak in with our Kip, that would be ideal.
Commander Chip Hazard reporting for duty.
You got the kipper. Piece of cake. Piece of cake. Smart move.
Await command.
Lots of weapon upgrades we're finding already.
Yes, do it.
Just because of all the traps everywhere, we gotta be a little
Smart
bit
move.
slower to begin with.
Smart move. Piece of cake. Piece of cake. Smart move. Piece of cake. Piece of cake.
Gotta be... Oh,
Piece of cake.
you son of a bitch! I can't believe he saw me from that distance. I was being so careful. Oh, god damn it.
Ready for action. Ready
Fuck
for action.
you.
Ready for action.
Son of a cock. I don't believe that.
Can't wait. Can't wait. Can't wait.
No?
Can't wait.
Ready for action.
Can't wait.
Ready for action. Ready for action.
Can't wait.
I guess there's not anything we can really do about it.
Can't wait.
But at least now we know this whole area is
Ready for action.
clear of Gorgonites.
Wanna blow something up?
So we don't have to worry about that.
Let's do it.
So now if we wanted to, we could just move our guys down
Let's do
like
it.
that, knowing we're not at risk of accidentally running in anybody.
Prepared for duty.
This is good here. If you try to get between these two things, they'll mash you up, but if you just blow up the
Ready for
TNT, it'll damage them. So you should be able to. Well, you probably still can't get too close to that one, but I think there'll be another barrel of TNT on the other side there, so you can blow that one up too and actually be able to collect that battery.
Smart move. Smart move. Piece of cake. Piece of cake. Smart move.
Commandos rule.
Smart move. Smart move. Smart move. Smart move.
Prepare to go the distance.
Yeah.
Can't wait.
Shoot. Even blowing that up, though, might attract the attention of the Punch-It, though. So before I even try doing that... I guess I could just throw the grenade, though.
Smart move.
And the collateral will probably take out that TNT, too.
Commandos rule.
Yep.
Piece of cake.
Cool. Alright.
Smart
Well, that's
move.
good because I really need that battery. Oh, bugger! Alright. Let's see what we can do here.
Ready for action.
What's up?
Let's see if I can get out of here quickly without him.
Prepared for duty. Ready for action. Prepared for duty.
Wanna blow
Bugger! I don't believe it. That Punch-It followed us perfectly.
What's up?
Oh well, we didn't want to face him alone anyway, so I guess it's just as well, but... I don't believe it. I thought there was no way for sure.
rock and roll.
For sure there was no way that Punch-It would be able to see us from that far.
Rock and roll. Rock and roll.
Said it before and I'll say it again. Patience, patience, patience.
Command.
I just don't have any. I'm just getting a little too cocky.
Let's do it.
Well, we're gonna need to replace our Butch, and who else did we lose?
Lock and roll.
Smart move.
Yeah, our Link. So we'll get two Butches then.
Prepared for duty.
Can't wait.
I'll come down this way, and we'll give that other weapon upgrade there to
You got it, Jack.
our Brick.
You betcha.
And there's another upgrade down here, so we can fully upgrade him as well. Carefully navigating around those traps. Lost enough guys already.
You betcha.
Alright, so our two strong guys
Wanna
are
blow something up?
fully upgraded, so that's good at least.
Locked and loaded.
Lead with our Brick, because our Nick is
Prepare to go the distance.
not quite so well off.
Ready for action. Ready for action.
Can't wait.
Ready for action.
Prepared for duty. Piece of cake.
I'll just go around like this because it's
Piece of
easier
cake.
with 3 characters
Piece of cake.
than to have to one by
Ready for
one
action.
navigate them
Fallout.
between the traps. It's a little bit
Ready for
quicker that
action.
way, I guess.
Fallout.
Alright. Wait, who's got the binoculars? Oh, this guy.
Prepare to go the distance. Ready for action.
And I don't think we have any more
Prepared for
throwables. Nope. Shoot.
Wanna blow
Alright.
something up?
Prepared for duty.
These guys in the front, snipers in the back.
Prepare for duty. Ready for action. Ready for
Okay.
action.
What's up?
Excellent.
Smart
Finally
move.
getting some throwables here.
Wanna blow something up? Rock and roll.
Boost our Nick's levels back up and give him the shields. So now he's looking real good. And we're going to use our 2 strong characters to lead into this way because we've got to go through this, I guess it's like an air duct, kind of. And that's our way into the building.
You got an idea.
And you'll recall from the Gorgonite missions, the way we activate these here is
Prepare to
by
go the
stepping onto the pad and then pressing the button, and then it automatically teleports you to wherever the other side is. And so that's why also what you can do is if you line them up vertically below it and then just click the button, they'll go straight to the button and walk over the pad. So it's all in one motion instead of having to step there and then hit the button. If it's lined up like that, you can just have them all kind of teleport themselves one by one. But you gotta, again, do your best to kind of bunch them up all below in order for that to work. And you want to try to do that if you can. The reason being is because, again, we don't know what area we're going to be teleported into, so we don't know what the conditions are like. So we might well be jumping our guys right into a whole squad of Gorgonites for all we know. So that's why we want to kind of do this with the strong guys first, just so they're the best, you know, most prepared for this. You know what we could even do is just line them all up single file. We could do that too. Alright, this should work. There we go, one by one, all over here. Alright, now as it happens, we're safe, but we don't have a lot of space to move in, so...
Piece of cake. Commandos rule.
Prepare for duty.
You got the kipper. Smart move. Commandos rule.
Prepare for duty.
Rock and roll. Fire out.
No more throwables, so we're just gonna have to rush these guys.
Smart move.
Lost our kip, but it looks like nobody else took any damage of any kind, so that's good.
Ready for action. Can't wait.
And we got a clone already. That's great.
Prepare for duty.
We definitely need it for this mission. This is one of the harder ones, I think, in this campaign.
You got the kipper.
Alright.
Smart move. Piece of
Luckily,
cake.
we don't have to wait too long to bring our kip across
Smart
because he's so
move.
quick.
Smart move.
Okay.
Piece of cake. Piece of cake. Piece of cake. What's up?
Does anybody need that battery? Or is everybody looking good? Everyone's looking good.
Prepare to
Alright.
go the distance.
Let's see what we've got in this. Again, with these teleport things, you can actually go back and forth too, so that's also a plus if you
Ready for action. Can't wait.
left something
Ready
back
for
there.
action.
Ocula Cripes. Okay, let's just rush in with our ranged characters. First, we'll bunch them up. We'll leave our kip back.
Can't wait.
Our snipers
Do it.
took him out pretty easily.
What's up? Piece of cake.
Get our kip to help out. Oh, with this. Shoot. Okay.
Blow something up. Prepare to kick butt.
Who
Prepare
needs
to go the
batteries?
distance. Prepare to go the distance.
Okay, that Butch needs a battery, and
What's up?
well, everyone else is looking pretty good, but the brick probably needs it the most. Oh,
Smart
snuck up on me, will ya? Ugh,
Prepare to go
had I known that was about to happen.
ready for action.
Jesus.
You got the kipper.
All right.
Piece of cake.
Prepared for duty. Ready for action.
Blow something up.
Prepare to go the distance.
Well, we got some more cherry bombs here, so again with our binoculared characters and our throwables,
Smart move.
we'll lead the way this way.
Piece of cake. Smart move.
We'll give the
Hit the deck.
boots to our brick. And that button there is going to open up these doors, but unlike some switches, we can't close them again. I don't think, at least I'm
You
pretty
got the
sure.
kipper. You got the kipper.
So we'll have to be prepared for whatever comes out, which means really I'm going to want to clear this whole area out first.
What's up?
Okay, our Kip is going to die here, so let's just have him hang back.
Ready for action. Ready for action.
Excellent, alright.
What's up?
Yeah, the Kip probably needs the battery most. And I think there might be a battery in this little area we're about
Smart
to
move. Piece of cake.
open. So,
Wait, command. Wanna blow something up?
who do we want to give that,
Prepare for duty.
give
Ready
it
for
to?
action. Can't wait.
Our point
Prepare to go the
Butch.
distance.
You got the kipper.
And we'll bring in everyone except for our Kip.
Good idea.
Oh yeah, we can activate it again, so that was good.
Good idea.
Excellent.
Prepare to go the
And
distance.
cool, there's another battery in there for that butch that needs it.
Can't wait.
Excellent. Alright.
Can't wait.
We'll close the door here just so that one of our guys doesn't accidentally get stuck in there. Okay. And again, like we did before, we'll try to line up our strong guys here in the front. And then we'll also kind of get them as vertically below them as we can. And then just move them all in. Like that. There we go.
Prepare to go the distance.
Piece of cake.
Okay.
Fall out. Prepare to go the distance.
Binoculars, where are you?
Ready for
There
action.
you are.
Ready for action. Ready for action. Prepare to go the distance. I am. No. Ready for action.
Ooh. Another toy box right away.
Prepare for duty. Ready for action.
That butch needs that battery, and this butch here, we will upgrade his
Prepare to
weapon.
go the distance. Prepare to go the distance.
Rock and roll.
Prepare for duty. Ready for action.
Anything more down here? No. Lots of cherry bombs, though.
Ready for action.
I think maybe what we might do
Ready for
here,
action.
just because there's
What's up?
cherry
Piece of
bombs
cake.
here,
Piece of cake.
maybe what I'll do is
Smart move.
I'll send
Smart move.
one character in just to quickly scope, and then send him back out this way again. So that way we'll at least be able to see across the wall and maybe actually be able to do something with these cherry bombs.
Fall out.
Good idea.
Prepared for duty.
Oh crap. Oof, that was close. I think it's still a little bit too far for him to reach, though,
Smart move.
is the thing.
Smart move. Piece of
Yeah,
cake.
they're not going to come close enough, I don't think. No, they're not going to come close
What's
enough.
up?
Nuts to that. Well, with these guys being melee characters, I'd say I could just tempt them closer, but then there's that annoying Ocula that I know is up there. So maybe this isn't going to work as well as I'd hoped. Oh well.
Commander Chip Hazard reporting for duty. Commander Chip Hazard reporting for duty.
Boy, we're losing characters left and right here.
Prepare to go the distance.
Boy, that was brutal. Alright.
What's up?
Well, we don't need to bring in
Cake.
replacement recruits just yet, I don't think.
Prepare to go the distance. Prepare to go the distance.
You're kidding me? Freaking Stein saw me from that far away?
You got the
Shoot.
Smart move. Hit the piece of cake. Piece of cake.
Anybody else have throwables?
What's
No.
up? What's
Alright.
up? Piece of cake.
We'll just bring
What's
another
up?
one across with us then. In that
Smart
case.
move. Hit the
Prepare to
deck.
go the distance. Ready for action.
Wait. Can we... No, I was going to ask if we could quickly or safely get to that grenade, but there's no way.
Piece of cake.
So what I'll do then is use both these cherry bombs to take out that Insaniac, and that way we can get to the grenade safely and use the grenade on the punch it.
Smart move. Hit the deck. Smart move. Piece of cake. Piece of cake.
Little bit
Piece of
time
cake.
consuming, but you know,
What's up?
the result is worth it.
Piece of cake. Commandos rule. Smart move.
War and Pieces.
Piece of cake.
Chip Hazard on
Smart
the
move.
cover there.
Piece of cake.
Come on! What the
Piece of
heck?
cake.
Get the battery. Alright.
Smart move. Hit the deck. Piece of cake.
Prepared for duty. Ready for action. Ready for action.
You got the kipper.
Prepared for duty.
Bogger! I don't believe it. There's an Insaniac actually somehow hiding in this box of donuts and they couldn't hit him. Ugh. That was brutal. I don't believe it.
Hazard reporting for duty.
Oh well.
Rock and roll.
And there we go. There's another shortcut for us to be able to just bring guys through now. Alright, well, we should have one kip for throwables. And then maybe we'll do 3 snipers. Alright.
You got the
Prepare to
kipper.
go the distance.
Give him weapon upgrades and the binoculars.
Commander Chip Hazard
Chip, we can
reporting
give
for
that
duty.
pass card that we're gonna need, and you can see here, it looks like it might just be like a part of the background, just like that joke newspaper clipping, but these papers here actually are important. This is the clue to telling you how you're supposed to align the satellite dishes when we finally encounter them. And it's coming up pretty close, actually. You can see it's just this last little section of the map here,
By duty.
and we'll all be good to go.
Commander Chip Hazard reporting for duty.
Get all our characters underneath here, like that.
Rock and roll.
Dope.
Prepared by duty.
Alright.
Prepared by duty.
Smart move.
We used up all those cherry bombs there, yeah? Yeah. Alright. And who needs
Awaiting command.
battery badly?
Prepared for duty.
These guys are all fresh, basically, so yeah, that Chip Hazard is the one who needs the battery the most.
Fall out.
Pretty sure there's going to be baddies lurking around every single corner here when we go around every single one of
Prepare
these
to go the distance.
zones there. Oh boy, it looked like he saw us there for a second. He was just on patrol,
Ready for
though.
action. Ready
Yeah.
for action.
And there's probably going to be a guy right around the corner here, too. So be prepared for that. Yeah. That brick needs that battery badly. Oh, Insaniac. Oh, boy. This is just a gauntlet.
Good idea. Ready for action.
And another slam fest. And let's have him ditch the boots in favor of that shield because he's taking a beating. And boy, guys down here everywhere. We finally found the satellite dishes.
You got the kipper.
Oof.
Smart
Glad that Kip
move.
survived. That was lucky.
Smart move. Piece of cake. Piece of cake.
Okay. Everybody else here is looking pretty good. Where's our binocular guy? Here we go.
Ready for action.
Whoa, that's not going to help against the
Prepare to go
Ocula.
the distance. Rock and roll.
Ah!
Break you in half. Fall out.
But of course, because we had to get close for that Ocula, attracted the attention of that Archer too. Nuts. Oh well. Okay, well we lost our Kip, but that'll be fine. So here's the test button, but if you'll see if we try to test now, nothing will happen. Signal has failed because these satellites aren't aligned properly. So we got to do is come all the way back here now that we've got that blue pass in tow. Get into this control room
Commander Chip Hazard reporting for
and
duty.
Prepare to go the distance.
Commander
align
Chip
the satellites
Hazard
that way.
reporting for duty.
We'll just pick up those firecrackers here to bring with us. Who's the one with the empty slot?
Prepare
Yes.
for duty.
Alright, so we'll come all the way up this way.
Prepare for duty.
And while they're doing that, I will get one more Kip.
You got the kipper.
And what's the quickest way?
Piece of
Probably
cake.
just to come... Oh no, it'll be to
Piece
come
of
through this
cake.
way.
Piece of cake.
Okay.
Piece
Come
of
down
cake.
this way.
Prepared by duty.
You got the kipper. You got the kipper.
Okay.
Piece of cake.
Prepare to go the distance.
Drop our throwables for Kip.
Ready for
You
action.
got the kipper.
And is there any way Kip can see inside? This almost isn't even worth it. The distance we'd have to go just for a couple of firecrackers. You know what? I say let's rush in.
Ready for
I don't think it's worth the effort. Maybe it might be if this was the difficult mode, but on easy,
You got the kipper.
let's just go for it, I say.
You got the kipper.
Ready for action.
What's up? Smart move.
Oh boy,
Piece of cake.
this is not good. Would have been better off just bringing in like another Nick maybe or somebody. Jeez, everybody's going after like their own target. This isn't good.
Ready for action. Fall out.
But I think this is basically it though.
I am.
I think that might be it. So, oh yeah, okay, well,
Ready for action.
they can't see over this little bit of the
You betcha.
area here, so
Prepared for duty. Good idea.
we'll
Good idea.
make do with what we can here anyway.
It's prepared for duty.
And yeah, see, here's another clue here on the wall, north and south,
Fall out.
showing the
Good idea.
intended alignment for those
Good
satellites.
Good idea. Prepared for duty.
Prepare to kick butt. Oh, wait. Come here.
Oof, Nick needs that battery pretty
Prepared
badly.
for duty.
Fall out.
Prepare to kick
Heads
butt.
up.
You got it.
Commander Chip Hazard reporting for duty.
Okay, well, those are literally the last two enemies in the
Prepared for
game,
duty. Good
so
idea.
we'll just bring in our strong characters in the front, snipers in the back, like we normally do.
Prepared for
Okay,
duty.
Commander Chip Hazard reporting for duty.
Ready for action.
and we'll take them out. Alright,
Ready for action.
so now what I'll do is I will get a quick kip
You got the kipper.
to quickly run all the way down to the test button,
Smart
because he
move.
moves faster than everybody else, so we won't have to wait as long. We'll get him to move down there, and while he's doing that, we'll get our characters to align the satellite dishes the way they need to be. So the right one is south, and the left one is north. So we'll just toggle these guys here until they point where they're supposed to. That one is south, this one is north. And there we go. So now we just run the
You got the
test,
kipper.
and that will end the mission and complete this campaign.
Smart move.
Excellent.
Outstanding execution, men! We've got the equipment, the power, and the range. I'd say it was high time the Gorgonites were invited to their little party.
The wave frequency is set, sir. Once received, it'll instruct every Gorgonite in the area to return to his factory, where he shall be decommissioned.
Operation Meet Your Maker may now commence.
Transmitting.
What could be taking Nitro so long? He should have had that bomb set and been out of that empty factory an hour ago.
Well, sir, every Gorgonite in town has found his way back there. So with all due respect, if Nitro ain't out yet, he might as well pull up a chair and stay for the convention.
Fire's in the hole, Commander. You may ignite at will.
A soldier's way saves the day. Brick,
Detonating! Good night, Gorgonite!
static, report.
Nothing, sir. Must have been a dud.
Hey, I don't do dud.
Oh, brother.
Yeah, right.
Since when?
Steady, soldiers. Maintain your discipline. The war against the Gorgonites will be won. We just have to take it to them. Comrades, we are going into that lion's den to reset that bomb if we have to fight back a zillion Gorgonites.
Lion's Den? I thought we were... Oh, hey.
You heard me, soldiers. Pack it up and fall out.